Well, hello there. Thank you for taking a minute to listen to this. I am just so moved by an encounter I had today. I want you to take a minute and really consider what the Word is telling us in Matthew 25:43. That says, I was a stranger, and ye took me not in, naked, and you clothed me not, sick, and in prison, and you visited me not. Now, many of us who have been called to ministry, and many of us who have churches or are in leadership, or even those who are lay. When I say lay, meaning that you're in church, but you're not, as quote, called a specific fivefold leadership, evangelist, prophet, pastor, and so on. But what I am calling you about now, and calling out to make an appeal for lay chaplains to consider joining our team over at Kingwood Medical Center Hospital off of 59 North. Listen, I'm the chaplain over there. I've been over there for a few years, and I really, really believe that for such a time as this encounter that I've had, even with my own self being ill, one of the things that I know that I have encountered over the years in going there, it's not a good thing when you see so many different people who are ill and there's hardly anyone there to even give a word of encouragement or strengthen them and the family. Those who have went with me know very much how a very rewarding work this is to be a chaplain. Those who have finished our work, I'm appealing to you as well. If you would consider coming and doing some on-call work, I would greatly appreciate it. Got a call today and did not have anyone to go and do on-call, and I could not go, doing some recovery for myself. But I want you all to please consider this. I am appealing for you, that one that's listening to my voice, who know that you can go beyond just maybe at church and doing a service at church. What about starting a chaplaincy ministry in your own church, in your own ministry? Why don't you come and take our lay chaplaincy training? It's very quick. You can do the classes online, and then you can do your internship and services at the hospital. It's a great and rewarding work. It is volunteer. It's not a paid, even though there are opportunities out there where you can be paid as a chaplain in many different facets. But I think for those who really want to just do what this scripture is saying and be reminded, as Matthew 9:37-38 tells us, that we know that the harvest truly is plenteous, but the laborers are few. Why don't you pray that God will use you, yes, you, that the Lord of harvest will come through you to send forth that laborer who is you into the harvest at that hospital. I think it's very important that we think now that we never know when we may need someone to come visit our own, that we may never know that how we have sown that seed to go into the hospital to pray for someone or to spend our time. This is all your time. You can schedule that time how you like. But I first would like you to go through our training. You can get the information online if you're interested. Please hit me up on my information here on the description there that I'm sharing with you. You will have the email there that you can email me. I'm giving you 2 different emails where you can reach me and a contact phone number. I just want you to get a hold of me so you can get those recordings and trainings, and then you can come alongside of those who are willing to make sure that they, get on board to start somewhere to do your internship. Sure, you may go to the hospital and pray with people, but what about getting a bona fide training that you can go into other hospitals with and go into other sick and caring environments with, that God can use you to make sure that you visit that sick? That's part of our requirement, for us to go and make sure that we're doing more than just our circle of care. In this spiritual realm, as far as this chaplaincy is concerned, you don't know how it lights up the room when we enter and let the people know that we're the chaplain there. Many people think that when the chaplain is coming, it's bad news. But we make sure they know right away we're just there to encourage them and to pray them through. And many people don't understand the ethical standards and things like that as far as the different cultural, religious types of preferences that people have. And so we want to make sure that you do a great job. We want to talk about those ethical principles. We want to talk about that respect. We want to talk about those different areas that many people don't understand how serious it is when people are going through, bereavement. We need to understand bereavement cares. We need to understand and have competency when there is an integrated type of cultural care in these values and beliefs. I want to give you that opportunity to have some spiritual care to be able to give to these that we have an opportunity to do at Kingwood Medical Center Hospital. They've given me that opportunity to share that with you. I'm giving it out, and I just pray that you would take advantage of that. Listen, all you got to do is give me a shout-out, give me a call, and I'll start sending you those links after you fill out your application. The class is absolutely free. All you have to do is just let me know. We need more chaplains, and your first part of this training will be for the lay perspective of it. So you will know the legalities, you will know what you can do and what you can't do, and then you'll get your jacket and everything that you have to pay for, your chaplaincy jacket through our school. But you do need to work on that, and then after that, then I'll turn you over to the hospital staff so that you can get prepared to go through their training to get certified for the hospital and get your badge and everything like that. But we need to go. He asked me would I start working on that, and I said, yes, sir, I am on it. I need you to make sure that you think about that. Remember, the laborers are few. Yes, they are. But the harvest is plentiful. Where are you? Are you going to clothe the naked? Are you going to visit the sick? Even in the prison ministry, I've sent out information for you to get involved in that. Listen to me. God is watching us. What are you going to do with the gift he's already given you? What are you going to do with making sure that you give the spiritual care and the call on all of our lives, and that is to go ye therefore and make disciples? I pray that God will move you to take part in this free training. It's not going to cost you anything but time, and guess what? Your time is scheduled according to what you can and cannot do, and that time is according to what God is going to impart into you. I'll talk to you soon. God bless you. Please share this message. Talk to you soon. Looking forward to seeing you.